Hi, my name is Justin Smith, and I'm the Public Information Officer with the Idaho Transportation Department in District 5. ITD would like to thank everyone who participated in the US Highway 91 Siphon Road to Reservation Road project open house in March of 2025. In this video, we will discuss the most common comments we received from you and go over the next steps in the project. Before diving into the open house results, let's take a moment to revisit the proposed plans ITD is evaluating for US-91 from Siphon Road to Reservation Road. The goal of this project is to improve safety and mobility for all US-91 users. Traffic volumes have increased in recent years, and ITD is developing plans that will accommodate continued growth in the area. The proposed improvements include widening US-91 to 2 lanes in each direction, with a center turn lane between Siphon Road and Tyhee, and resurfacing US-91 between Tyhee Road and Reservation Road. Hundreds of community members participated in person and online, and ITD received many comments. Key themes included: most attendees expressed support for the project, recognizing the need to widen US-91 between Siphon and Tyhee roads. Several participants expressed support for plans to keep the canal structure untouched. Few attendees shared suggestions to improve the design at US-91 and Tyhee Road intersection. In addition to comments, we received some questions during the open house. I'd like to take a moment to review the most frequently asked questions we received. The question we received the most from open house participants was, does ITD plan to install sidewalk as part of this project? The project team is still in the development phase for this project, but ITD does not currently plan to include sidewalks as part of the design process. This is due to multiple concerns, including safety challenges, such as high road speeds and the close proximity of utility and canal facilities. Low development in the area is another reason the ITD does not currently plan to include sidewalks in the design for US-91. There are alternatives for pedestrians along the developed parts of this corridor, including sidewalks with local neighborhoods. This project will not limit the ability to construct sidewalks in the future as development continues in the area. Another question we heard from meeting attendees was, is ITD going to install a traffic signal at US-91 and Tyhee Road intersection? The Siphon Road to Reservation Road project does not currently include plans to install a signal at this intersection. However, the project team is improving the intersection in anticipation of a future traffic signal. ITD anticipates the necessity of a signal at this intersection within the next 15 years. We were also asked about another intersection near the project area. Will ITD install a traffic signal at the intersection of US-91 and Siphon Road? ITD plans to begin construction on another project, the Park Along the Siphon Road project, in 2026. This project does include plans to install a permanent signal at the intersection of US-91 and Siphon. The Siphon Road to Reservation Road project, which we covered in this open house, is scheduled to be constructed after a signal is installed. And finally, as always, members of the public were interested in knowing more about the construction process. We had a few people ask, when will construction begin, and what impacts can motorists expect? Construction is currently scheduled to begin in 2031, though this timeline may change based on funding becoming available. In the meantime, the project team is actively working to finalize plans in case funding is secured earlier than expected. Now that we've reviewed the project and what we heard during the open house, you may be wondering what's next in the process. The design team will review the feedback collected during the open house and start creating a draft of the final design plan. After completing this draft, ITD will share it with the community to gather additional feedback before moving the project into construction phase. We plan to have the second open house for the US-91 Siphon Road to Reservation Road project in late 2025 or early 2026. Thank you for contributing to the development of this project. Your involvement in the design process is essential in helping ITD create improvements that serve the needs of our community. ITD remains committed to keeping the public updated as the project progresses. To continue to stay informed about this project and other improvements, please use the contact information appearing on your screen.